I know it's Vampyr, but Vampyr. I don't. Yeah, it's been a while. Been dog, a bad name. I've been occupied with a whole bunch of other work. Well, my job. Been working a lot of late nights, so I haven't really been wanting to stream after I get off work because that is exactly not what I would like to be doing. I mean, there's really not much I can do besides play games on my days off, which I have today and tomorrow, so that's nice. But yeah, no, just been doing some stuff, not really spectacular, though. I can tell you a story though. We had a incident at my work some days ago. Hello and welcome. You know, we had an incident at our work some time ago, and oh yeah, so sorry for the messages popping up. See, like, researching these things here? Okay, hold on, I need to, like, turn off my notifications. Like, holy cow. One second. Give me a hot moment. Okay, there we go. Oh, I saw a message. Story time? Yep, story time, Pop Soda. Very much a story time. Though this one's actually quite serious. A few days ago, some days ago, I think it was last week, I think it was either Tuesday or Thursday last week. It was really late in the really late in the evening, about 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And at my work, I'm working my register, not having any problems, having a great night, and also having to realize that I also have to take Uber that day because I had gotten off at 12 a.m. that night that day. So I went over. I was doing my job, and all of a sudden, this guy starts yelling behind me, 2 check stands down. So I'm wondering what the heck is going on. And all of a sudden, he starts yelling about, like, his money, like, giving him $3 back. He should be getting his $3. We owe him $3. And, you owe me $3! Where's my money? I want my money back! He hadn't even purchased anything yet. My coworker, what she told me is that she thought that the man was a little inebriated or something was wrong with him. His speech was slurred, so she decided that it was not a good idea to sell alcohol to the gentleman. And then he was fine. He was fine with that. And she just asked, would you like to still pay for your pizza? And he's like, no, I don't want my pizza. I want my money back. I want the $3 you owe me. So, and then he just constantly starts yelling, getting louder and louder till he's screaming at the top of his lungs. And this man looks like he's in his mid-30s. And he's yelling about money that he didn't spend. So, 3 of my my superiors, 2 of my lead clerks, and one of our grocery team leaders at the time for that day came over, and they were all just like staring at this guy, just constantly yelling, and then threatening with coming back to my store and bombing it. So it was definitely a nerve shaker when I have to take an Uber at night. Oh god. But so he's like, no, fuck this, I'm out of here. You guys can fucking suck nads, man. and he leaves. Not moments later, he comes back. Because right before all this happened, I see the gentleman walk in, drop his stuff off right in front of our bookkeeping door, right next to our red box, right next to the red box. He drops his stuff off there. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he needed to. He could have just carried his stuff with him. So he drops that up there, and then the whole thing happens. And then he comes back into the store after he left, grabs his stuff, pulls out a permanent marker, and draws, for whatever reason, I don't know what went through his mind, he drew the pi symbol, the mathematical symbol for pi. I don't know why. So he's gone. Police arrest him. Police officer comes into the store. I have to have an interview with the police officer. I gave him the full description of what the man looked like, and he asked me if I saw the man draw the symbol on the door, and I was like, yes, I saw the man draw the symbol, the pi symbol on the door, because the customer had directed it to my attention as soon as that happened, and then he just left, and then you guys arrest him, and then now we're having this discussion. He's like, all right, that's all I needed. I was like, cool. I got to do a thing. But yeah, no, it was definitely
My father told me about that story as well.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
What?
Would you like to take communion with me now?
Let's go through this real quick, and then I'll have to look at that message.
Are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble
Well,
servant.
my cousin, and man, that dude was crazy.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you,
Hold
Dr.
on.
Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You protect mortals and skulls. You have some nerve. You hide your game well.
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Back up.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I hardly follow you. I'd like to trust him. He's not a bad man.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Spare. We can sacrifice. You sacrifice 500 XP in the process. You will heal through my blood. We can do that. We can turn everyone. Oh god, but I know what happened last time, and that ended up in a very bad thing. So I will say spare.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
He just needs to be very cautious. Something's going on. Wait, why is everything like say? What?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye.
Lacerations on the neck from the roof. Damn. Okay, now there's some quests that I can probably do here. Gotta find them though. Oh. Oh. Choose what to do with Jack Gunningham's watch. Bring it to the relative. Sell it to someone. Another body murdered. Spoils of war. Retrieve the stolen money. Locate the site where the bombing took place. Retrieve the necklace from lost by Soymir Fishburne. Retrieves a knife of Clyde Cox. Find out who the scarf belongs. Find someone who can read Braille alphabet. 1 of 4. Little in distress. Citizen quest. Oh, it's not even gonna actually give me the quest. What the heck? Okay. I guess we'll do this one. Oh. Oh yeah. What do those messages say? Wait, you live somewhere nearby? Oh shit. Okay. No. I died. Shit. Fuck. How did you know about that? That's my question. Oh man, I'm hungry. I should have eaten before doing this. Shoot. I won't be streaming for too long. Ouch.
Crush the leech, boy! Find this boy! Filthy fucking...
There we go. That's locked. Do I need to go around? Dang it.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! It's a leech! Kill it!
Oh, is it because my blood is so high?
Leech spotted! Watch out! Look out! Vicious bugger! Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! Killing bastard! The power!
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Stun, stun, stun. fertile in the belly of the beast. Pause if you want to read it. 3, 2, 1. Back.
It's locked.
Now I could sleep and let the day go by, or I go and figure out exactly what the heck is going on. Oh. I like the hatchet though. He's been given a second chance. I should trust that he knows what he's doing.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now, please, let me be.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted to drink it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
I have to go now.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say,
I'm all right.
Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Good evening, sir.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, Nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Now we're gonna go talk to him.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
I have to go now.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
I will waste my time with you because I give a shit.
Good evening, Doc. Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Hey buddy, can I buy that shotgun from you? Which I'm going to do. Thank you very much. Oh. I can sell these? No, no, no way. Not gonna happen.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How—
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let—
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Goodbye for now.
Are you implying that I'll get, like, free cookies? That'd be great. Blood cookies, maybe? I'll take some chocolate chip instead. I don't need no blood cookies. Chocolate chips would be nice. Thank you. Because you aren't very clear with what happens if I get in the way of said plans.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
You did you? It's definitely strong. Oh yeah, I forgot the axe has an amazing stun effect too. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I can finally go up here now.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Seems like a nasty one, too. Oof.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
It's locked, all right.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
Seems like it's back this way, though.
Last warning, sir. Did you hear me?
I did, but I don't give two shits, because, you know.
Get them! That's what you do to me.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point.
How's that?
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Steady! Watch out! It's fast!
dead. Let's investigate here. Search the pockets.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Take the watch. Flower.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
I see you.
Who the fuck?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Right, I forgot to look up where any of the hidden weapons are.
Jonathan.
What was that?
The fuck? No. No, 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 no. Don't you dare tell me that I accidentally turned
won't
my
let you
fucking
escape.
sister into a vampire.
You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Do not tell me that I accidentally turned my sister into a bloody vampire.
They've all been butchered.
I swear, did I accidentally turn my sister into a vampire?
I can still sense a presence.
Oh my god. Will I still get my weapon of shovel? Oh, wrong way.
Come to me.
God help! Please help me!
Joseph Lemberg.
You! What have you
Larrabee.
done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
She's
Mother,
mesmerized.
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes. I'll go home. And rest.
It's so easy to make them obey, or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Slayer!
Ooh, that hurts. She is strong.
Come to me, Jonathan. Assassin! Rest in peace, monster. Abomination!
Oh shit, what? Whoa, 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 what? What the hell? And why was I right? I thought you couldn't do that. You'd have to transfer blood. You don't transfer blood when biting somebody. It doesn't work that way. Shit. And now I don't have any healing.
Help me, please! Kinslayer!
Yeah, now I don't have any healing because she took it all away. Ow. I need something that has fire to it. I've only had enough to be able to upgrade the shotgun one more time, then I can have fire. Son of a bitch. This is actually going to be tough.
God help! Please help! You killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster.
Build up enough.
You left me to rot in this grave.
What have you done?
Oh my god.
Come to me, Jonathan. Kiss me again, sweet brother. You killed me, brother.
Oh fuck, she's 21. No wonder I'm not doing enough damage.
You've burned away Nurse Kring's mind. You're a monster, Kinslayer. Come to me, Jonathan.
Oh shit.
Your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Assassin!
Really?
Kiss me again. Rest in peace, monster. What have you done? Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! Come to me, Jonathan. Kiss me again.
Oh my god.
It's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Oh, I'm actually moving. It must be done. Fuck. Hail Mary. Oh god, no. God damn it. Come on.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Alright. Oh. Oh, shit. I am wanted. one is probably for massive strong attacks. Also causing bleed damage, maybe. It's just stamina and stun. This thing can be an all-stun weapon, but I don't know.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh wait, no! Shit! Well, anyway, I am actually going to end the stream currently, at the present moment, because holy hell! That happened. And besides, it would definitely lead into a better startup, especially with the title of the video. It would definitely lead up into a more interesting start. So, I will cut it here, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!